Hi guys, today we're studying super cool, super commonly used radical, din. It has two, you'll be confused now, but it has two main meanings: gold and metal. So, obviously, gold is metal. Let's look at its forms. It has two forms, the main one and the one which we use always on the left. And now let's look at its composition. So this character in its main form we will see rarely, like usually we see its compound form. So compound form is always on the left. And main form you will see rarely, mainly in traditional characters, like old characters. Old characters, they're used nowadays in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and you will see it in mainland China, but usually not in books. You will see it in old books or somewhere outside on the streets in the name of restaurants, for example. So main form you will see sometimes in traditional characters on the left and below. As a lot of radicals, this radical we use as a separate word, din, metal, gold. Now let's look how we draw it. Let's draw metal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as we see, each one is longer than another one. So let's draw metal, which we see only on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's look at its history. We see here in the picture, in the old picture, an axe which was used to extract gold from somewhere, for example from mountains. In the old picture we see not only an axe plus two pieces of metal, plus we see an arrow. So arrow showed how you needed to move this axe to be able to extract metal. And through time it changed, and nowadays we see still two pieces of metal. Axe looks like a bit not axe, and arrow looks like not a bit like arrow. Anyway, try to see what I explained. Now I will give you examples of some Chinese characters where we see this radical as a compound. The first example is a word pot full. So we see here metal below. Obviously, like in the past, some pots they were made from metal. But guys, I want you to know that this pot is an ancient type of pot, which is not used today. So please don't call when you go to China or you talk with your Chinese friends, Chinese aunties, don't call pot full. Because it's an ancient word. They will not understand you. And now let's look at another example, which means also pot, guo, where we see a radical on the left, and this word is a modern word for pot, guo. So this word you can use when you go to China. For example, you know this famous Chinese dish, huo guo, which has fire plus pot. And this radical you will see in the names of different types of metals. For example, titanium, Tai, where we see a compound radical on the left. Plus you will see this radical in things which are made from metal. For example, nail, ding, and we see a compound radical on the left. Another example of the thing which is made from metal, it's a needle, den, and we see this radical again on the left. And this radical we will see in a character money, qian. In the past, money was made from different types of metal. Okay, obvious. Now, guys, let's look at words where we use din as a separate word. For example, cool word din fa, which means blonde. Din, gold, fa, hair. golden hair, so it's blonde. Another cool example, it's 金鱼, golden fish, obvious. And the third example, 金币, gold coins or coin. And super cool example, finance, 金融, metal or gold plus 融, circulation. So circulation of money from metal, it's finance. People often ask me why we organized our YouTube channel, invest our money, time to make these useful videos, and my answer is I became a teacher not by accident, it was my conscious choice. I understood that I'm a compassionate person and I wanted to help people. In the past, I thought I wanted to become a diplomat and to protect one country's interest, and while becoming an adult, I realized that I'm really compassionate, and I decided, no guys, I want to help people. So this YouTube channel, the main aim is help you. So please write in comments, like, is it really useful? Why? Where are you from? I don't know. I will be super curious to read it. Thank you that you are with us. Subscribe, push bell button. It will inform you about our next lesson. And the next lesson we are going to study radical heart. Sim. 谢谢，再见。